Yeah, so did we. And still I'm upset that there will be 2 parties happening at that weekend, but I cannot do anything about it.
It's a pity.
Yeah, it is a pity. But it appears that I have to miss one of them. I cannot make it to 2 of them, even if I wanted to, actually. I had such a plan in my mind.
Yeah, you looked into kind of going to Datastorm on Friday and flying back to Hungary on Saturday or whatever it was.
That could be arranged, but the problem is that the flights are not really my friends in that regard.
Yeah, so not really doable then.
Yeah, I really have to make a decision. And, well, I kind of am at that point now that I don't know that many people here in Gothenburg than I know at my home country, so I have to make probably new friends here as well, and therefore highly likely I will stay here. That's the thing, and this will be the second AROC that I'm skipping since 2005. So yeah, it's been only 1 year when I wasn't there. This will be the second.
How many?
How many? Like it was arranged every year since not since 2005. It was starting to happen around 2000 or something, or even before 2000. It's kind of shocking.
Didn't they have some sort of anniversary or something?
Oh yeah, they had the 20th anniversary, so definitely it started to happen in the 90s, and I have to look up the exact year. But my regular attendance was since 2005.
By the way, you do know we can lower that chair.
That would be very nice. Thank you for letting me know after half hour.
Let's play a song and lower it for you.
Yeah, definitely. So, let's play Light Force first from the St. Albans Rob Hubbard fan club, and it was requested by Malthus.
Malthus.
Yeah, and for others, just an info that Datastorm started the ticket sale, and they always have limited amount of tickets, so go and book your ticket, and if necessary, book your flight as well. Malthus already did that. So,
one thing though, I have to test this. Malthus.
Ooh. We can do sound effects like the pro, like Boz does.
Like the pro.
The pro is pro. Yeah. Cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, I will just get scared of my voice like this.
I think there's a bit of an imbalance between your microphone and mine, so I have to lower mine a little bit, I think.
Lower yours then. And
yes.
let's play this song.
Yes, let's.
what? Did you just open up the microphones again?
So I could do the fwa fwa fwa.
You're unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Etc.
An almost brand new remix made by the St. Albans Rob Hubbard fan club.
Yeah, very nice idea.
Nice, definitely.
Yeah.
And a nicely long remix.
Indeed.
That gave us some time as well here, just to chill down after the first shocks and all of that. And people start to gather up on FNAT, on the IRC. So if you feel like joining us, you can do that on Slay Radio channel, on the Facebook, and on YouTube as well. And Lomax, Sligon did the heavy lifting with the equipment because he was the one who actually ordered it and set it up. So I had nothing to do with this, and this is why it's so funny now that
he's a button pusher.
Yeah, I became button pusher instead of twitching here with pot meters and mute buttons and everything, like a hardware sort of mixer, because from now on it's software, whether I want it or not.
Well, it's actually a hardware device there that you can push.
That is very true, but my problem with this nanopad is that it doesn't really feel like I'm pushing it. So
I know, it's a bit
weird.
shit.
Well, it's not shit, but probably
I can hook up the Alessi's drum pad and give you drumsticks.
Oh, what an excellent idea! Yeah, that would be something. Yeah, it wouldn't be disturbing at all during the show. Every time we open the mics, there is a drum roll going on there.
Well,
announcement: we will speak. And we will stop speaking in the end with a drum roll too. Yeah. Jesus Christ, no.
Not annoying at all.
No, not at all, no.
Technically, we could remove the actual drum sounds from it, so you only hear the drumstick on a piece of rubber, basically. So it sounds like you're smacking someone on the ass.
Wow. You have just better and better ideas by the time spent.
They're excellent.
Yeah. And what are you having there? Is it red wine?
Yes.
That vitamin water got very red today.
Very red.
Very, very red. Yeah, but you deserve it. And I definitely deserve the champagne as well. Because...
Indeed.
But thank you so much. Yeah. I was slightly afraid to do this, but... Now we are getting the feel of it, and the 8-bit symphony is approaching, and we actually started the ticket reservation process related to plane tickets, but we haven't finished yet, so that's a tricky thing. Yeah, I kind of presented 3 ideas for the guys how we can get there, because it is a bit tricky. It's like to London, not a big deal to get, but from London, it takes like a 3-4 hours train ride if you want to go. So I was checking options there, and I figured out that Manchester Airport and Doncaster Sheffield Airport are closer to it. But also there is an option which is called Humberside Airport, and this is probably the best, however, the least known airport. This is the closest airport to Hull. It takes like 45 minutes drive from that airport to get to Hull, and most probably we will go with that option because we don't really feel like extending the trip. But again, guys, we might have to reserve those tickets if we still want
unfortunately I was supposed to be there on Friday, but that doesn't seem like it's doable for the dress rehearsal for the orchestra itself.
I mean, it is possible for you to do. I just said that.
I know, but technically possible, yes. But anyway, carry on.
Carry on, yeah. I just claimed, of course, that I would definitely want to take, if I have options, I would only take the weekend time, because it's not really a regular thing just to leave in the middle of your trial period, or what is the proper expression for this in English? I always forget.
I guess it's trial period. I have no idea.
No, there was a better expression for that, and I tend to forget all the time.
It's not a big issue in Sweden anyway, so you could do that technically. So.
Yes, Malthus, Amsterdam is the option. I mean, through Amsterdam. So that is what we were checking. He has written on IRC. Definitely, we planned to go through Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam to Humberside Airport.
Yeah, that was one of the plans.
Yeah, but the best option, actually, time-wise, and this is with KLM. So, Uthar will meet Malthus in Amsterdam as well. Well, we can discuss about that, definitely. But no earlier than Friday evening, it appears so. Okay, so about the details later, and I thought that since we have Lightforce, who just joined us, and I'm not really sure if we have seen him before, I would want to respect him with his request or his favorite song, which he claimed to be the Future Chemist and Hawkeye title remix. So that's what is coming up next. You
now
say...
we are back on air.
And before that we weren't?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, confuse me even more. It sounded like we are on air, and he made this kind of... you are so fantastic. I love you.
When we have a guest, we can do that, so we can still talk to them, actually, which has been a problem before. That was one of the reasons we kind of did this new setup.
Yeah, but it's really excellent that it's not only me who can poke with it, so I'm glad you did that.
How do you mean poke with it?
Well, it's not only me who can open the microphones.
Oh, control it, you mean, right?
Yeah, and it will be a source of a lot of confusion. Yes, I know.
A lot of confusion.
Yeah, and glad to see more and more people joining us. Oh, and there is a net split there on IRC. A little bit of, or it looks like...
people.
Goodbye, hi again.
Operation timed out. Yeah, you don't want your surgeon to hear that or say that. You're there under the knife and sorry, operation timed out. You have to stitch yourself up.
Yeah, and Votiga said, oh... I'm not sure which part of the things that we talk about is but thank you so much.
There's also a delay.
Actually, I fell off the channel. Hang on. I got disconnected.
Yeah, probably the net split.
Connect. Found my host name, it says. Hang on.
Operation timed out. It's not a net split. It's a server that just died, or the connections to it.
Luckily, Facebook is not dying, it looks like. It's very active as well. So, greetings to everyone joining us there as well.
YouTube as well seems alive and kicking. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Hello, IRC.
Oh, and Votiga said it was about the I love you, of course.
Oh, of course, what else?
Of course it was.
We'll see you soon.
Indeed.
And then we'll see you soon again.
We will double see you. That's
with
going
both
to happen.
Eyes.
Yes, because she's going to come to Symphony 64 and Datastorm as well, it appears so. So, can't wait to meet you IRL as well. In real life.
Indeedums. Oh, is that what IRL means?
Well, in case someone doesn't know it, you know.
Or AFK.
AFK?
Yeah. Away from keyboard. But that doesn't really mean anything nowadays because you have phones everywhere.
Yeah, you are never away from keyboards. And even if you technically have keyboard again, but it's a virtual keyboard on phone, so...
Yeah, exactly my point. Is that you have your connectivity. Away from keyboard used to mean that I'm going away, so you cannot contact me right now, which is AFK. AFK. So I'm stepping away from the keyboard, so I'll be out of touch. But nowadays that's not a thing anymore with all the phones everywhere.
LP Chip said...
And now I sound old.
But you are young and fresh. Yeah, LP Chip said lots of alcohol for me and I will double see you too. Yeah, same applies for me as well, especially since I have my last pair of glasses. Actually, it's having these cylinders, and if you wear cylinder glasses for the first time in your life, you will definitely notice some sort of weird double vision. And when I get really tired, I tend to have double vision as well. So that's a funny thing. I don't even need to drink for that.
Like free drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
Just stay up long enough.
And I prepared here an original Omega request, and I have no idea if it will play right or not, but we will definitely attempt to play it. It's a kind of a risky move since we didn't test YouTube yet.
Yeah, well,
But,
kind of tested it, so it should work.
Kind
we hope,
of.
maybe, but of course it works. We're professionals. Hello.
So, Carl, if we don't manage to play it, I'm very sorry. Then you have to ask for a remix that we can play. But we will definitely try to play your request, which is Jaguar XJ 220 title tune, the original version. Old but still gold, he says.
It seems to be playing.
Very much so. Oh, it's over.
I heard boom, boom, and then all of a sudden just silence.
Yeah, but wasn't this lovely? The four channels of Amiga modules.
Yeah, very funky bass line in there.
Yeah, and
slap bassy.
It was composed by Martin Iveson, if we can believe Wikipedia here. They say it's kind of awkward, but they kind of want some contribution of a price of a coffee, which I guess we can do, because they do great service for the planet Earth. So yeah.
Who?
Wikipedia.
Oh.
It's kind of in a red frame here. And,
yeah, they put those up every now and then.
And they say it's a little awkward, so we'll get straight to the point. This Tuesday, this Tuesday, we humbly ask you to protect Wikipedia's independence. We depend on donations.
Yeah, I was laughing at See Old Fart on YouTube that says, there's times when you need to be AFK, like in the shower or taking a shit. Well, one of those is true for Ziona, at least. You guess which one.
This was an intimate information. Thank you for sharing that.
What,
yeah.
that you're on your phone when you shower?
I'm sure everyone wanted to know this. Yeah, it's a tricky one. By the way, the new phones are waterproof. But I'm not that much dependent on my phone anymore.
No, you're not.
That time is over. That was a time, sure, for certain, when I was kind of addicted. And now I'm just going there to social media from time to time. But I realized how much better my life becomes without it. So that's why. But yeah, sometimes it literally helps. So yeah.
Literally helps.
Literally helps to live your real life, actually. How great is that? Yeah, I'm sure you don't know my struggle. Especially the retro people who say they are not interested in Facebook at all.
Yeah, like, see old fart.
I mean, I totally understand them, really. I totally do. Even if I was never anxious about sharing things, because I thought that, well, if someone wants to figure out something, they will, eventually, that way or another. But I understand the concerns.
Yeah, there was a time when I shared a bunch of photos, mostly cats, but that was it.
No, that was so sensitive information.
Yeah, I didn't say it was sensitive, just that I felt the need to post something, and that was usually a cat. Or something.
Yeah, but you claimed that there was a time when you were actually social as well.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I'm still social, but I don't kind of seek social interaction like going for a coffee and meeting a bunch of people and that sort of thing anymore. But
yeah, I'd say it's quite unusual for you.
Yeah, but I used to be quite a lot.
I know. I was kind of the same. I still go out from time to time, but definitely the amount of interactions also decreased in the latest years. And you know what? Maybe we are getting old. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, me either. I don't know.
Nah, you don't. You have no idea.
None.
Okay. Here we have unknown user, formerly known as known user. And he says he wants to hear Milo Fultz or Fultz, I think it's rather Fultz, The Sacred Armor of Antiriad.
And also Uncown user.
Uncown. Uncown. Yes.
When Boz wrote the code for that, he kind of missed an N in there, and we never corrected it because it's fun. Uncown user.
Yeah, but Uncown user that does he has nothing to do with Boz, right?
No.
Okay. So here is your song. We might play it. It's very short anyway. So yeah, we might play it, and we will be back shortly. And I literally almost reached out for the former position of the mixer, and I figured out it won't work.
Yeah, not really, because there's just a big hole there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to wiggle a hole here.
Yeah, it won't
instead
do
of
much.
the mute button.
It won't do much.
Yeah, the good old times.
And Mother tuned in. Hello, Mother.
Hi. Greetings.
Greetings.
Actually, I should learn how to say hello in Finnish.
Hey.
Just hey?
Yeah.
That's like in Swedish.
Yes.
Okay. Then hey,
So-
Emily.
There you go.
But really? You
Yes.
don't have anything else?
Isn't that enough?
No, I mean, I was expecting something unique, you know? Like, yes, exactly, something like that. Something like my own language has some sort of saying, for example, see ya when saying hello. So when you
can
meet
say-
someone,
You can say heipa.
heipa,
Heipa.
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 That's lovely. That's cute. So this is what I meant. I was sure that you have something.
Yeah, and you also say hello when you hang up the phone. It's like, hello, click. What?
There's nothing new about that. We also say see ya when we say hello to someone.
Yes, but you say hello when you hang up, when you end the conversation. Hello usually is in front of the conversation like a greeting.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Yeah.
like see ya, which is in
Yes,
the end
but
of the conversation, but we use at the start as
Yes,
well.
but nobody else uses hello at the end of a conversation.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's like the Spanish that has a question mark at the beginning of the sentence.
Yeah. It's the same unique. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree on that. At one point, I would love to learn Spanish, but until that point, I really have to learn Swedish. So not yet. I'm not permitted to learn another language yet. Yeah, that's about it. I have great opportunities to exercise now, though, because my colleagues are kind enough to write me emails in Swedish.
That's
Even
very
if
nice.
I'm kind of interacting mostly in English because I want to make sure that everyone understands me. But of course, it's a nice thing to do, and it's. If you ever been in Sweden and your native language is English, for instance, a lot of difficulties are there to learn Swedish because everyone is so polite. It's just they are so polite they will switch instantly to English, and I think it's so lovely.
I'm not so sure it's only politeness. It's more like, hey, someone to practice English on.
Yeah, it's like an exercise. What do you call it in English? Exercise rabbit, exercise mouse. Because we call it exercise rabbit when you want to kind of make experiments on someone.
Guinea pig.
Oh, guinea pig. Yeah, exactly.
Guinea pig.
Guinea pig. Yeah. I just didn't know the proper expression for that. So excellent.
Hawaiians also have that same thing. Aloha means hello and goodbye. The unique thing with Hungarian is that they have hello as a greeting and a goodbye.
Yeah, not only that, actually we twist and turn a lot of things, like family name comes first and your first name comes the last.
Yeah, sure. But this hello is a bit specific in this case. It's like the same as the upside down question mark for the Spanish, and hello being used as goodbye.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
It's the same word. It's not aloha. It's not hello. It's aloha. It's a separate word that that is a greeting.
Yes,
and,
but Sia
a
qualifies
goodbye.
exactly the same way because
Sure.
we use it at the start and at the end.
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely.
So,
but hello in any other country is kind of a greeting at the front of the thing.
yeah, and we haven't
As
mentioned,
far as I know, at least.
we haven't mentioned the character S, which is on any other normal language it's S, and we pronounce it as Esh. And
LP Chip says, "You are mistaken. Here's an example. No, you hung up first. No, you hung up first. Hello? Hello?"
Yeah, something like that.
Well, it's not when you speak on the phone. It's like, hello, and then you hang up.
Yeah, something
like a regular
like that.
goodbye thing.
Yeah, but
it's funny.
I don't know where those things are coming from, really. So I don't really know many other nations that use like family name first either. So it's like family name and then first name comes, and also by the date.
The Asians do that, don't they?
Oh, do they?
I think they do.
That's kind of weird because Hungary is not really surrounded with any Asian countries, so I don't know where we got this habit from. But
it could have been at the time when you were up, kind of looping around the Ural Mountains and then back down into Europe again.
Yeah, we must have been wandering at very strange places, I think. And it must have been a very unique route that we don't even know about. Also, the dates we write as year, month, day. So
yeah, we too. That's the standard. What's the ISO for that? Like 8604?
Is it the standard? Because English doesn't use it that way.
No. But ISO 8601. That's,
right.
That's the logical way you should write dates.
And GCS confirmed, indeed, at least Taiwan people put family name first. Well, quite interesting. They are not really close.
But
closely located.
Chinese, I guess a lot of those earlier languages, like when Finnish and Hungarian split in the language stem, the Finnish went north whilst the Hungarians went east over the Ural Mountains and then looped back down south.
Yeah, but in
so
Finnish it was never.
No, but what I'm saying is that there is a split in. You went to the Asian side of things where that seems to be a thing, whilst the Finnish did not. So the Finnish do not have that thing. So
yeah, I wanted to ask. Meanwhile, you were talking that was Finnish ever using family name first?
No, as far as I know.
Not in the history. No. Okay, that's great thing to know. Well, after this little history lesson, LP Chips.
Well, it's a history.
Well, okay.
Rambling about things we have no idea about.
Yeah, exactly. Never mind.
And do not take our word for any of this, by the way. We know nothing.
We certainly didn't do a proper research before that, so forgive us for mistakes. And I think we would rather play LP Chip's request now instead of continuing this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to hear Anders Hesselbom and Snowman Mr. Freeze.
Freeze, mister!
Yeah, it's a short one, and it's a wonderful tune. Anders Hesselbom and Snowman Mr. Freeze. And this reminded me that I have a request as well. And since we have time, it appears so. People put in your requests because we definitely have place for more now. I would want to play right after this song Alexander Brandon's Hell Freezes Over from Just Jackrabbit 2. I think it's a wonderful tune. And
a wonderful, wonderful tune.
It is. Yeah, isn't this a lovely tune? And of course, it's looping in the background. So
yeah, you can just leave it on as a bed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, an excellent one. And Anders Hesselbom's remix reminded me of this one of my old favorites. So once I finished that castle theme that I started as a second remix of Jazz 2, then probably this would be the third one. I think so. And we have our third broadcaster arriving here.
Yes, we should actually put the iPad down on the floor, so with Skype running, so they can and some sort of, I don't know, fish tank thing they can play with.
Yeah, but they never play actually with the screen games. They are weird
smart.
Cats. They are really weird cats. They don't really care about things appearing on the iPad screen and such things. So I don't know how they are. You taught them too well. That's the problem, probably.
Yeah, or they're scared of falling in or something. So one or the other.
Yeah, that might very well be. They are silly as well. They are lovely sillies.
Indeedums.
Yeah, but the cats that you see on YouTube sometimes pushing down glasses and everything that is breakable. Well, these cats never do such a thing. I literally leave everything like on the shelf, and they always jump up, but they carefully avoid whatever I'm putting there. So, yeah, someone taught them really well, I think.
You think someone did, yeah.
Someone did, yeah.
Must be that ghost trainer, or cat trainer ghost, rather.
Cat trainer ghost?
No, the cat trainer poltergeist I have in the house.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Well, I expected that this folder is updated, but it's not.
It is. I
Yeah.
updated with the latest.
Yeah, why I cannot find what I'm looking for?
I don't know what you're looking for.
I'm looking for a fairly recent tune by MRT. And no, it's
X out. It's
Yes.
X dash out.
Yes, I know what
And
it
it is
is.
in there.
And no, it's not there. I know that we played it, but I still cannot find it here. Never mind.
If it's not in the RKO folder, you put it somewhere else. And it is, I have downloaded it. It's in the MP3 folder, so you don't need to re-download it. Because I saw it there before.
Most probably you did.
You don't need to download it. It's there. I'm telling you, I saw it.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that, but I have to go there and find it meanwhile. And yes, I will add that once again. Silly. It's a silly thing. It got lost somehow.
Yeah, the whole setup. I need to redo that whole fucking thing too.
No, that's the thing. Now it shows up. Now that I added it once again, it shows up there.
I think I'll just delete that whole fucking database and restart the whole thing.
Well, thank you very much, because I still don't understand this type of search system here. It's just
When I tested it, it's if you just search for anything, it finds it from any folder.
yeah, and it doesn't do that when I'm sitting here. Probably it doesn't like me.
Probably, or you're doing it wrong.
No, I'm not doing it wrong. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, because you're a professional.
Exactly. Not only
I
because
forgot.
of that.
Sorry.
I certainly remember looking for songs, and no, you are not able to look outside the folder for them.
Yes, you are, because I tried, and it searches all the folders. I tried it. I tried it when I added the songs earlier today, right before the show. I actually tried that because I remembered you had a problem with it. So I thought, I'm going to give it a go. And it finds in all of the folders.
You know what? Track collection. I'm just going to look for it now. And you guess what? Now it does. Oh,
I wonder why.
I don't know what you do. Hang on, it doesn't do it on playlists. Probably that's the problem.
Maybe it's that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's only doing it on track collection, and that was my source of confusion, because if you go over playlists, it won't find anything, and this is what I was over.
Okay.
Now we figured out another glitch.
Yeah.
Great.
That's perfect.
On
This is
air.
great radio.
Yes, everyone enjoys it, I'm sure. Never mind.
Just so you know, people, it's the track collection that you need, not the playlist.
Yeah, so how about playing some normal music here like a radio usually does?
Let's try that.
Okay, so Malthus requested MRT's new X Out version, and he added lots of exciting new tunes on RKO. Yes, indeed, we like that too. So here comes MRT and X Out for you. The MC on Facebook was asking, may I marry this track? Yeah, I understand. I totally understand.
May need the parental permission from MRT.
Yeah, indeed. But and, probably he will bless. Or
probably.
He will give his bliss.
The old fart says, iPad, feminine protection for your eyes. I said, no, iPad, pirate protection against empty eye socket.
Also, there was added, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Yeah, no, almost. Yes, yes, GCS, no, I'm not changing my name again. I really know how it feels, and I really know how much difficulties I got after that. So no, 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 and no. I have a name which is confusing enough already. It's like when you repeat in your entire life since your childhood, WTTN. Anywhere you go, official places, WTTN. And then it's, you are lucky enough if someone writes it correctly for the second or third time. But no, after a marriage, I had to try how to make it more complicated. Not again. So, no.
If there's going to be a name change, it's going to be to something simple like XYZ.
No. I love my name and I honor my dad's memory. So, no. That will remain my name until I die. That's about it.
Uh-huh.
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 Yeah. Honest confessions. And yeah, no, GCS, it was actually the other way around, because my family name was the first, and it was according to Polish rules, because Polish rules are also different than Hungarian rules, because a woman can decide if her name comes first or the second, and I preferred my name first. I'm sorry, it sounds great, but it's fucking difficult to write it. So, yeah, it's like just a lot of hassle. And, of course, when it changed back to my original name, it took about 1 year internationally to transport this information back to my home country and then register it in the office. And then, of course, after that, every provider and everything had to be changed back to register myself in another country. So, no, once again, no. Think about it twice before you change your name. No.
Yeah, I have no plans of changing names.
No, you don't have to. I also know a couple where they both changed their names after marriage. So they both...
that's kind of what I meant with XYZ, if there's going to be a name change at all.
Oh.
Like ABC, XYZ, whatever.
And then you have to explain it to your folks, because maybe...
No, I explained this is the new name, that's it.
Right, okay.
Right, Mom?
She might have an opinion about that too.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Malthus said...
She can have her opinion, I don't care.
Malthus said, come to Germany. Whitman is not a problem here. Oh, well, the only country, yes, where my family at least is originally coming from. So, yeah, that I can imagine they don't have a problem with that. But I guess it's anywhere else, regardless wherever I go. And we were kind of joking with that earlier, that if I would Swedify that, how funny it would be. It would be Whitman's son, and then there would be like two double S as well. So if it wouldn't be enough with a W, a double T, and double N, there would be a double S added. No. Again, no. And Whitman's daughter, which would be the Icelandic way, I think.
Yeah, Dottir.
Dottir, yes. That's another double T. So, again, no. There are no options left for me. I'm very sorry. I will remain as I am, I think. So, fun facts and things. And yes, think about it twice before you change it.
Yeah, just silly with all those name changes and whatnot. I don't really care. It's not the name one marries. It's hopefully, if it is... then you're stupid. But it's not the name you would marry, it's the person, one would hope. So, who cares?
Yeah, indeed. Still there are comments to that. GCS says, make it Swedish, please. That sounds very cool. Yeah, right. And who has to deal with the 4 double consonants after that? And Malthus said he had someone with the same name in the class. Unfortunately, he was the dumbest kid in town. Malthus, we are not related. I'm sorry. I have like a very wide family when I'm talking about my cousins included, and I can say they are not really the dumbest in town. And that would be an euphemism. They really kind of are blessed with some nice, clever brain, unlike me. No,
but you're a professional.
Yes, I am. No, I'm fine with what I got.
The professional.
Oh, right. I'm kind of fine with what I got. Never thought that I'm a genius, but I can cope with the abilities that I got, and I guess that's the most important. So,
how many times I've said my surname Donne with an accent to the right, or D-O-N-N-E.
Oh yeah, Marcel, condolences for you as well. I think that it's the A in the end.
Yeah, the E, not the
A. Technically, it's pronounced A. And I think on his language...
Hungarian.
Yes.
Donne. It's not A.
It's not A, but it's Donne. Yes. I understand. That's very logical,
but
really.
You say, yeah, I know. It's stupid. It's like when you say, or if you gonna kind of letter your name, you say or you say I think, for E.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. It's not a special character that Marcel has in his name.
No, but I mean with Hungarian, the way you pronounce the letters.
Yes, I know, but is, well, E,
exactly.
Technically, but that's not a special character. It is included in many languages, most of the languages, but A, which is Marcel Donne's A in the end with a comma on it, it's a kind of special character, and not that many languages have it.
No.
So
like
that's why
the French.
I feel entitled to pronounce it as A. And it's A on my language as well. Okay. We won't argue over that, I guess.
One problem with those characters is, of course, the age-old problem on Slay Radio, because I'm shit at programming, because I didn't think of that when I created the database at first.
And when was that?
In 2000, early 2000 or 2001, I think.
How lovely! Since then, you didn't have time to implement it.
I have changed it, but if you hear me out, okay. I created the database in early 2000, 2001 or something, with all the remixes and everything in it. But I created it it was correct from the start, just saying. I created it in a character set called Latin 1. And back then, all the special characters and all that shit worked. Except when we started transitioning to UTF-8.
Oh.
And then shit fucked up.
Yeah, UTF-8.
Yeah.
It was a delight, even with dealing with HTML stuff as well. So I remember that, definitely.
Still, I should kind of go through the database and fix that shit.
Understandable.
At some point. It's on the to-do list.
Fix the password change as well.
Yes, I need to fix the password change thing and make sure the email reminders work as they are supposed to, because Gizmo sent me some messages earlier saying that I don't know if I have the right email address in the database.
I guess we can write a to-do list for you, or we can play a request. So which one do you choose?
I have it. I already have a to-do list, and that is on the said to-do list. So I just need to get through it at some point.
At some point.
Either way, we can play a song.
Yeah. Can we?
I hope.
J-Up. Yes, it's pronounced as J-Up. Great show, he says. Not sure if we have met J-Up yet, virtually or not. But J-Up wants to hear Spy vs. Spy remix by Lukash, a classic.
Ooh, nice.
Well, that was fast.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Too short. Too short.
Indeed.
Oh, some unknown person just joined Facebook. Erika, what?
Yeah, with the weird consonants. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I just checked in, making sure everything goes fine, because it definitely goes fine without me as well, so I'm not really needed there, but you are the one who usually pays attention to Facebook.
There can be only one.
No, there can be two as well, but then who will pay attention to anything else? And now Facebook says, get notified when Slay Radio goes live next. I have a feeling I will be. For some odd reason.
Why is it saying that?
I don't know.
What do you need to press? Is there like from a while back they changed, like a few years ago, I think. They changed notifications for when people went live or uploaded new content. So even if you were subscribed to a channel, you no longer got notifications because they added some fucking bell or whatever in there so you would get notifications. Is there some similar shit going on with Facebook now, or
I'm not really sure. I can turn this option on, but I don't want to, because then I get notified when next time we start to broadcast, which would be very odd. So another thing is, have friends who should see this video. No, share it with them so they can watch too. Wow, what options I have here. Excellent.
Ralph Kraus says, greetings from Germany. Well, greetings from Sweden.
Yes, indeed. And another option that Facebook offers now, watch this video with your friends now. Well, I don't know what would happen if I would start to watch it with my friends. I would probably miss the show, and you would have to do it alone. How about that?
If you notified your friends?
No, watch this video with your friends now, says Facebook to me.
Watch party thing. Right.
Well, that's kind of a passive thing to do, so...
Yeah. I don't know what that watch party thing does either. If anyone knows, let us know. Might be of use at some point.
The watch party thing is...
Are we having a watch party now?
No, we are not having a watch... No.
So what is different from watching the live stream as opposed to a watch party?
You didn't literally hear what I said. Facebook said, watch this video with your friends now.
Yes.
And probably that is the watch party function, yeah.
Yeah,
but,
so the question was, I heard you, but the question was, what's the difference between watching the actual stream and having a watch party? What's the difference? Is that there's a separate chat going with your friends that aren't part of the live stream, or what's going on there?
I think that you can rehost this thing, so the same stream is going on, but you kind of rehost what is going on. Not really sure about that, because I actively haven't participated yet.
Yeah, I've got invites for these watch party things before, but I think it is that you basically are watching the same stream, but the discussion isn't part of the main discussion on the video. It's on the watch party discussion.
Yeah, the logical thing would be if you could have your own discussion if you rehost such a thing. I think
it's like a separate discussion on a post that you share. The share gets its own kind of discussion underneath as well.
Yeah. Anyway, if someone knows it for certain, then you can share this with us, because we are definitely feeling like beginners.
Yeah.
In this sense.
No, wait. Oh. We're professionals.
Yeah, right. We are professionals. We just have no idea how this works. But this is only one thing. It doesn't really matter. Or at least we would like to believe that it doesn't matter. However, well, we wouldn't be really great YouTubers, or influencers, I think.
Probably not.
We would have to learn a lot for that.
Yeah, but the goal isn't to be an influencer either.
No, not really. I mean, we have to be credible for that, and I don't think that this is...
Yeah, never listen to a fucking word we say because we know jack shit.
What a marketing we do today, Jesus Christ.
Well, we don't know anything. We just talk shit and that's it. And that's fine. As long as you're willing to admit that you just talk shit, then that's fine.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you shouldn't sell it as an official source of information anyway.
No, it's not a news channel. Put it that way.
How about making Kate Bit's evening a bit better with her request? Because she's at the gym. Yes, as usual, she says. And she gave us an idea to play MRT and Overlay.
Oh.
We already played MRT songs today. So I think another one cannot hurt.
It certainly cannot.
I tried to imagine, Kate, what kind of movements she does for this rhythm. I would be curious. She has a really cool new profile picture. I don't know.
The mask and stuff.
And it's a video.
It's really cool.
It's a profile video, not even a picture.
Cool. I didn't see the video. I just saw the
you should
picture.
check it out. Definitely.
Definitely do. Awesome. And
so
MRT. Awesome tunes.
Yeah, MRT seems to be the new Morty. Or Morty.
Morty.
How are we doing with the Morty samples? You know.
Oh, shit. It's on the to-do list.
Okay. At one point.
I thought I'd kind of do a bunch at a go, So I've been writing down, and I don't really have that many. The Morty things I could probably cut out from just a few episodes. That would be fairly quick, but I want to have a few more before I start cutting stuff out.
Yeah, in Rick and Morty, way too many Mortys are sounding like Mortys.
Just one episode is good, and you have most of them. Or very, very many.
Yeah.
Great series.
Yeah, I
Rick
feel
and
like
Morty.
Morty will be credited a lot of times in the future. You just have to get to your to-do list.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we will see. Certainly, they will be coming for 8-Bit Symphony.
Indeed.
And by the way, we need to book a hotel as well.
We do.
It's on the list. It's on the to-do list. Let's hope that it will be attended earlier than the other things.
Well, I got one of the items crossed off, at least. Kind of.
And which one is that? The new setup. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Not to mention the new, the prizes of the Roti Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's on your to-do list for now.
What?
Yeah, doing the vectorized stuff.
Yeah, right. Of course,
so that's on your to-do list for now.
Definitely, that you were right about. So yes, that.
And then for a while, the to-do will be transferred to me, and then we'll
for
take it
a
from
while,
there.
and I'm going to be nagging you for a while, and then it's all about nagging. Yeah, we will get there.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, now I'm nagging on you for a little while.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
a
can
good
nag on me
point.
later. That's great.
Yeah.
Right. Where are we?
We are at Mikael from Poland, who wants to hear Stardust's main theme and high score combo. It's an Amiga original.
Oh,
so seems like we have a few Amiga originals today. And I guess it doesn't require much comments. Here it comes. So another Amiga original today.
That's nice.
And
Ristovori.
it still appears that we haven't finished with the special tunes. So we will have some specials later on.
What kind of specials?
I don't know, but the bad tune is not playing. Now it's playing. Great. Wow. The struggle. It's not too bad. And related to Matt Gray's Kickstarter, if some of you didn't confirm your addresses for the CDs, kind of real-life CDs that we are not really seeing very often nowadays, then you still have to confirm your address for him, because
he's actually waiting for you to confirm. Most Kickstarters just send the shit out to the address that was on file at the time, but he hasn't done so he's actually waiting for you to confirm.
Exactly. And there was a discussion in Slave Radio Shoutbox as well about that. Some people succeeded. Actually, Matt, I think, haven't reacted to my message yet. So that's also a tricky part, because there might be a lot of messages going on there. But eventually it will happen sooner or later, I think.
Yeah, I think he had like 600 left to send out. So he probably will get there eventually.
Yeah, and just a friendly reminder for those of you who didn't know about it and not begged him. That's so confusing. English is so confusing sometimes, yeah. So if you backed his Kickstarter, then don't forget to confirm your address, because he doesn't start to send those things until it's confirmed that it's still there. And I guess mostly the reason is that the original send-out date was planned way earlier, but now he got there.
Yeah, and there's postage and stuff like that. If the address is updated and he sends it out and then it comes back, then it's a kind of double postage, and the whole project was already kind of strained financially. So I guess that's why he's waiting for confirmation, so he knows that where he sends the stuff actually arrives.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a great thing to do. And we entered the last hour of the show. We still have a few places for requests. Was it flying fast? Time is flying fast.
Yeah.
Is it?
It was a bit surprising. We entered the last hour.
Yeah, surprising for me as well. When we are kind of having a discussion here, then time just flies. Okay, and we don't have that many requests, but we still have some, so let's carry on with those. For example, here is James Darlingo. Darlingo? Am I pronouncing this right? Via YouTube.
Oh, Starling, James Starling. It was a weird copy paste. Sorry.
Okay, so this is the usual character coding problem.
It's a copy paste problem.
Okay, but it involves some character coding problems as well, I guess.
Probably, yeah. It was a color coding thing, because his name is written in grey, so one of those probably came in the copy.
Yeah, so...
Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, he requests Sandra and Nebulous. There is something special with this melody that has a high nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Indeed, I agree.
People appear to listen. They are just in silence now on IRC. It
Or
looks
on
like.
a treadmill.
On a treadmill. Or they use us as background noise, which works also very nicely.
Yeah, I think noise is the correct term here.
And background as well. Yeah, so yeah, that works out very well. I usually say that when I'm listening to radio, it's somewhere in the background. So
and we kind of usually do that when we tune into anything. Just have it in the background while doing other shit anyway. So
yeah, that's the great thing about it, that you can focus onto two places. I actually was thinking about that exactly today when I had a discussion with my graphic designer colleague, and she also confirmed that I have different things when I'm doing visual stuff. Like, then I can listen to any sort of podcast or anything that is requiring some processing.
yeah, like discussion heavy stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But when
that I cannot do when I'm doing coding.
definitely not, and definitely not doing front end related stuff either. So then
because
I
it's the
need
same
music. Yeah,
it's the same parts of the brain that processes that information. So kind of a bit of a collision in there.
so yeah, it all depends what you do, because I can imagine our talking being distracting when you do this.
So during a live show, maybe not the best station for coders, but otherwise it is.
Yeah, you were the one who figured out this slogan. So where was this coming from?
It was because I was a programmer at the time, and it was the only thing I could listen to while programming. There was nothing else streaming that I could listen to because it distracted me too much.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was listening to Slay Radio, which was on constantly when I was working, it was kind of just came naturally.
And you do cat-friendly music. Oh,
Yeah.
She has an opinion, and she voices it.
Indeed.
Can she get a voice on Slay Radio channel?
Nope.
No.
She went to lie down.
Mm-hmm. And definitely she's not talking.